It is transfer rater time. We've got a few transfer rumours for you, Craig Burley, and you have to tell us how you rate them, what you think of them, if you think they could materialise. So first up, it's Federico Chiesa leaving Juventus, reportedly wanting to part ways with them if they fail to qualify for next season's Champions League. He could then be allowed to leave for a fee in the region of 100 million next summer. And Chelsea, understandably, are reportedly keen. What do you make of this rumour?
Well, they've got enough problems, as you well know, Juventus. I mean, they scraped past Salernitano yesterday, bottom of the league in Serie A, and it wasn't easy until the second half. They got hammered by the aforementioned Chelsea in the Champions League a week or two ago. They obviously lost Ronaldo right at the death in the last transfer window. And they've been pitching for the Super League for it seems like an eternity now, and they've not let it go. Look, they might as well burn the place down if they sell him as well, because they need to be restructuring and rebuilding, and that doesn't include selling your jewels in the crown, which he has won, and they don't have too many now. So, it might be problematic from his point of view, but I think Juve have enough clout to make sure they are not selling their best players. Yeah, Ronaldo left, obviously, in the summer, but his scenario, particularly with his age and his wages, are slightly different. So no, I don't see Chelsea being able to get Chiesa from Juventus.
Okay, let's talk about clout then, shall we? Because there are growing rumours that Barcelona will be taking Ferran Torres away from Manchester City. There's word that both parties are in agreement here. Obviously, that's not including Man City right now, and that the player would even be willing to reduce his wage. What do you make of this rumour?
Well, we're going to get a lot of rumours from Barcelona over the next couple of months with the January transfer coming up. But here's the deal. They have not got the proverbial pot to... I'm not going to finish that sentence. Now, unless they're tipping a monopoly board up and using monopoly money, how the hell are they going to finance this? And all these reported players they're interested in. Bearing in mind, they went out and spent money in the summer they already didn't have, and then could not register players on time, and had to ask players to take wage and salary cuts for the cap right up until the start of the season. So unless, one, they have huge outside investment coming in, which has been no word of yet, or these are all going to be swap or loan deals, which still, by the way, cost money to get loan deals approved and put through, then it's just going to be difficult to see, unless they're going pilfering players from Leganes like they did with Martin Braithwaite and others. How the hell are they going to go and do this? I don't know. Are they selling half their squad in January and using that money? If so, yeah. Otherwise, I just don't see them being able to bring in any notable transfers unless it's a swap deal. Who's going to swap and go to Manchester City? I don't know.
It does link to the next part of the transfer rate, because Philippe Coutinho, according to reports in Spain, has been offered to Manchester United by Barcelona. And the thought process is that Barcelona are looking at who they can give in the hope that they can get some of the players from the Premier League back. Sport, which is one of the Catalan papers, has also said that he's been given a month to try and impress Xavi. And then a month would suggest it's January as well.
Right, you're talking about Manchester United are interested. I'm not saying they're interested. By the way, Ralph Rangnick, as we speak, hasn't even got his backside in the dugout yet. It's still Michael Carrick, who, by the way, has no say, who, by the way, was there when Solskjaer was manager for the debacle. How the hell do we know who's it? Oh, look, what we do know is, we think, it's been reported, not difficult, Barcelona will get rid of Coutinho. I don't think Dick's a genius to figure that out. You're talking about swap deals there. Has anybody watched Man United in Spain recently? Who the hell do they want? Pogba's not going to go there, I wouldn't imagine. Maybe. I think he's hankering for something else. Apart from that, what you want Bruno Fernandes to go in and whinge and whine and be a waste of time? What do you want Ronaldo to go in and play till he's 40? Who are they going to swap him with? And no, Man United don't need him because they got enough waste of times at the club. They don't need a player who's hardly kicked a ball for 2 years, particularly one that was an ex-Liverpool player. I don't hold much credence into that kind of thing. I think a player should go and play, even if he's played for different clubs. But he is, to some of the fans, an ex-Liverpool player. Not only that, he's an ex-Liverpool player who's hardly played. So do you think Manchester United need this kind of player, bearing in mind the standards that they're already setting, which is getting whopped at Watford, sitting nearly in the middle of the table? This ain't going to happen. And if it does happen, the rest of the league will be laughing their cotton socks off. So I just don't see, unless Barcelona give him away and he takes a huge cut in wages, where Philippe Coutinho is going to go. And by the way, if I was Philippe Coutinho, I wouldn't go either. I would say, okay, unless I can match this, unless it's beneficial for me, I'm going to stay here because you signed me. Your problem, tough.
Okay, lastly, according to reports in Holland, Ajax are interested in Steven Bergwijn, and this is a potential loan in January, which is rumoured. He has only started 3 Premier League games this season. Will he come into Conte's plans?
Well, arguably not. I can't really answer that, but this really comes into the category of who cares? I mean, seriously. So I think the answer is he could. I think that is one of the moves that we've talked about that probably could have potential going back there. Under Ten Hag, Ajax have been playing really well. Sebastian Halle has rejuvenated his career. Couldn't trap a ball at West Ham. And all of a sudden, not only scoring in Holland, he's scoring in the Champions League. So that style is suiting him. And obviously, Bergwijn being a wide player, very direct, getting crosses into the box, that could possibly fit for them. I think you could take the whole Tottenham squad, maybe Harry Kane and Son apart under Conte, throw them all in a bag and go, who will he look to get rid of? I mean, clearly he can't get rid of them all. You can't do that at one time. But I think he'd like to get rid of a few of them. And Bergwijn, short term, might be one of them. But honestly, it could be quite a few of those Tottenham players. But him going back to Holland, that could be of interest to people in Holland. I don't think it's of much interest to Tottenham fans. And to be honest with you, it's not even a 1 out of 10 on my Richter scale.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.